Hello, little friends, and welcome to a snowy, magical adventure. Today, we'll meet a curious snowshoe hare who lives in a world of white. But she dreams of color. Let's join her and see what wonderful surprises she finds in the quiet, frosty forest. Are you ready? In the heart of a great, quiet forest lived a little snowshoe hare. The forest was her home, and she loved it very much. Tall pine trees stood like gentle giants, their branches heavy with soft white snow. The ground was a fluffy blanket of white. The air was crisp and clean, smelling of pine needles and cold, clear streams. The little hare's fur was as white as the snow around her. She had long, soft ears with pink insides and a nose that twitched with curiosity. But her best feature was her feet. They were big and fuzzy, like cozy slippers, so she could hop over the deepest snow without sinking. Plop, plop, plop went her feet, leaving wide, gentle tracks wherever she went. She loved her white world, but sometimes, on the quietest days, she would sit and wish for just a little more color. Everything was white, gray and the dark green of the pine trees. It was beautiful, but she dreamed of other colors, like the bright red of a summer berry or the sunny yellow of a dandelion. One morning, the little hare woke up feeling especially curious. The world outside her cozy burrow was sparkling under a pale winter sun. She decided to go on an adventure. As she hopped along, she hummed a little tune, a habit she had whenever she was exploring. Her song was quiet, no louder than the whisper of the wind. She hopped deeper into the woods than she usually went. Here, the trees grew closer together, their branches creating a lacy roof over her head. The snow was untouched and perfect. It was so quiet she could hear the tiny sound of a single snowflake landing on a branch. Then the snowshoe hare saw something. Tucked away in a small, sunny clearing was a patch of color. It wasn't red or yellow, it was pink. A soft, gentle, fluffy pink. Her ears perked up, and her nose twitched faster than ever. She crept closer, her big feet making almost no sound on the snow. Resting on the sparkling snow was a small cloud. It was no bigger than a loaf of bread, and it was the color of a sunrise. It looked impossibly soft, like a puff of cotton candy dropped from the sky. It just sat there, glowing with a faint, warm light. "Oh, what could this be?" she whispered. Just then, a frantic rustling sound came from a nearby tree. A little gray squirrel with a very bushy tail scampered down the trunk. He was her friend. "Hattie, what are you doing?" he chattered, clutching a perfect acorn in his paws. "Don't get too close. It might be strange." The little squirrel was a good friend, but he was very cautious. "But look," the hare said, her voice full of wonder. "It's beautiful, and it smells so sweet." "It's strange," the squirrel repeated, flicking his tail. "Strange things are best left alone. Let's go find some pine cones to roll down the hill." But the snowshoe hare's curiosity was too strong. She had to know more. "I just want to touch it," she said softly. "Just a little poke." Taking a deep breath, she reached out her twitching nose. She moved very, very slowly until the tip of her nose gently nudged the soft pink fluff. It didn't pop or disappear. Instead, the little cloud wobbled. It bobbed like a balloon, and then, ever so gently, it began to float. Up, up, up it drifted, silent and graceful. It rose from the snow, leaving behind a perfectly smooth spot where it had rested. "Wow!" the little hare gasped. The pink cloud floated higher and snagged for a moment on a low-hanging branch, its fluffy edges catching on the pine needles. The two friends watched, holding their breath. They worried it would be stuck forever, or worse, that it might tear and vanish. "Oh no," whispered the little hare. "The magic will be lost." Her adventurous spirit took over. Gathering all her strength, she crouched down low and then jumped as high as she could. Her big snowshoe feet pushed off the ground, sending her flying into the air. For a single second, she was high enough to reach the branch. She gave the cloud another tiny, gentle nudge with her nose. That little nudge was all it needed. The cloud freed itself and continued upward. It didn't fly away into the sky. Instead, it hovered just beneath the ceiling of branches, glowing even brighter now. And then the real magic began. A single tiny snowflake drifted down from the pink cloud, but it wasn't white. It was a brilliant, sparkling red. Then came an orange one, followed by a yellow, then a vibrant green. Soon, a gentle shower of colorful snowflakes began to fall all around them. There were blue flakes like the summer sky, and deep purple ones like twilight flowers. Each snowflake sparkled with its own inner light, casting a soft, colorful glow on the white forest floor. "Squeaky, look!" the hare cried, her voice filled with pure joy. She spun around, trying to catch the colors on her tongue. The snow beneath her feet was no longer just white. It was dotted with tiny glowing specks of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. The whole clearing was being painted with light. The little squirrel finally peeked out from behind his acorn. His cautious eyes grew wide with amazement. He dropped his acorn and scurried into the open, his gray fur dusted with sparkling colors. It's rainbow snow," he chattered excitedly. He laughed and played, chasing the glowing flakes. This was too wonderful to keep to themselves. "We have to show Barnaby," the hare said. Their badger friend loved to sleep in the winter. His cozy set was nearby, under the roots of a giant old pine tree. The hare and squirrel ran to the entrance and called down into the darkness. A sleepy, rumbling voice answered. "Is it spring already?" "No, it's better," the squirrel chirped. Slowly, a black and white striped nose appeared, followed by the rest of the badger's sleepy face. He blinked in the soft light. "What is all this fuss about?" When he saw the gently falling rainbow snow, his sleepy eyes opened wide. He had never seen such a thing in all his long years. A slow, happy smile spread across his face. He lumbered out of his set and let a green snowflake land on his nose. "Well, I'll be," he rumbled. "That is something worth waking up for." The three friends played together in the magical clearing. They built a small snow hare and decorated it with the brightest colored flakes. They slid down a small snowy hill, leaving behind shimmering rainbow trails. The little pink cloud drifted slowly above them, showering them with its gentle, sparkling gift. As the afternoon sun began to dip towards the horizon, the light in the forest turned golden. The rainbow snowflakes seemed to glow even brighter. The friends lay down in the colorful snow, tired and happy, watching the magical display above. Slowly, the snowfall began to thin. The little pink cloud gave one final bright pulse of light. Then it began to float away, rising high into the evening sky. It left a soft pink trail behind it, like a brushstroke against the purple twilight. The three friends watched it go until it was just a tiny pink speck. The forest was quiet again. The magical snowfall had stopped, but the ground was still covered in a soft, shimmering carpet of colors that glowed gently in the fading light. The snowshoe hare sighed a happy sigh. Her world was no longer just white, gray, and green. It was touched with the memory of a rainbow. The kind badger yawned a big, contented yawn. "That was the best surprise I've ever woken up for," he said, and lumbered back to his cozy set. The little squirrel found his forgotten acorn, now dusted with a bit of blue sparkle, and scurried up his tree, chattering a happy goodbye. The little hare was alone again in the quiet, colorful clearing. She looked at her paws, which still had a faint shimmer of red and yellow. As she snuggled into her soft, warm nest inside her burrow, she looked out at the shimmering forest. The world was full of wonderful, colorful surprises. You just had to be curious enough to find them. Thank you for joining this magical adventure. We hope this story made you smile and filled your heart with wonder. May your days be full of kindness, curiosity, and exciting discoveries. See you again in the next magical story.